before Anthropic and OpenAI changed the industry forever.
The
Of course,
teacher,
the overlords of these software companies are all talking about how
Jim
they can
Cramer.
reinvent themselves with AI. But they're not native AI. They know how to talk about tokens, these people, but they might as well be talking about subway tokens. They're the ultimate posers. So lots of private equity firms may underperform. But, and this is a big but, most of the software companies aren't going to go under. They're just doing worse than expected. They were taken private when their growth was good and getting better. Now their growth is okay and getting worse. That's all. They're not going bust. The private equity firms own portfolios of stocks that can't be moved unless the management's cut the price.
I'm doing good, Sophie. How are you?
But they won't. That would be an admittance.
How you doing,
that their
Sophie?
marks, what they value the merch at, are way off the real values. Yes, they have to take the hit, and then we all move on.
You okay? That's good. That's good.
You didn't read the fine print, and now your money's locked up for years. You might as well just hold on, as many of the software companies are paying their debts. They're just not as good as they used to be. That's why I'm not worried about the private credit space. Their bonds are fine. At least after all this publicity, retail investors will know the troubles that others had trying to get out of these funds, and they won't be fooled. But one thing is for certain, retail investors, a tremendous source of growth for these private equity companies, will be very hard to rope in for the private credit firms now. They're not going to be such easy marks going forward. Final ostrich, that there's no real negotiation and the Iranians have all the cards. I think Trump's got some cards too. He can commit ground troops, he can get our allies in the Gulf to join us in the war. After all, they're already being bombed. Iran probably doesn't want to end up being North Korea, the Middle East, does it? Here's the bottom line. When in doubt with this market, check the direction of oil. Ignore those who scoff at every word out of the president's mouth. And stop freaking denial. You're going to get sick. Hey, let's go to Grant in California. Grant.
Hey, booyah, Jim.
Booyah, Grant.
I was calling about a stock that's down over 50%, but the younger generation loves this stock. The ticker symbol is RVLX.
You know, this is a stock that every time you try to call it and think it's going to turn and go up because it makes great entertainment products, it lets you down. So here's what I'm going to say to you. Don't own it, okay? It's just not, it's too hard. Some stocks, by the way, are too hard. That's just the way it is. You say to yourself, hey, you know what I'm thinking about finance for the Chapel Trust? No, it's too hard. Let's go to Nico in Illinois. Nico.
So one thing that I will say is that Donald Trump is raising funds for, Donald Trump is raising funds, put it like that, campaign funds, and he's having real people. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Like, they telling you guys that artificial intelligence and to use these fake, these people got bots calling, trying to sell people services, and people don't want to talk to robots. Why is President Trump, in his efforts to raise money for his campaign efforts and for the Republican Party, using real people? So I got a call today from a representative from the Republican Party representing President Trump, who wanted to reach out and ask and let me know that according to the Republican Party fundraising campaign representatives, that the Democrats are outraising the Republican Party in these most recent campaign efforts. And President Trump wanted to know, was I going to be continuing to support the Republican Party, and was I going to donate? And I said, I would love to give a contribution, but at this time, I will not be able to contribute because of my financial situation due to the market being down, because I'm a trader and I trade the market, as well as the fact that I'm in between jobs because of a wrongful termination. Well, I believe, Sophie, rightfully so. But my whole point is, the point that I'm trying to get across is, President Trump is using real people to call you. You know why? Because when a real person is on the other line, it's a lot of times hard for people, sellers and people who sell things and who raise money. They are trained. They are trained in dialogue. They know how to get you to give. And I already contribute to the Republican Party. So this was very, very early this morning. I'm saying this to say that Jim Cramer was talking about how the president came today and was talking up the markets, right? Because his telephone representatives calling around trying to raise money, and we saying, yeah, we not donating no money while the market is down and all fucked up, and you got everybody's money fucked up. How the fuck can I donate to? How can I donate any fucking thing when I'm in the hole because the market is down? And then all of a sudden, he come up and freaking get to talking and run the market up and get my goddamn Netflix short out of the money. Like, you can't win for losing, but, you know, listen. I got to go because I'm trading on the futures. I'm trading the futures market right now. Well, it's 13 minutes into the new session, so I'm gonna stay with you guys for a minute. But absolutely, like and subscribe. Please, everybody, like and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. And also, we are changing the structure of this channel. This channel is not just going to be about my life as a trader and investor. I'm going to incorporate my life and my activities and show footage and upload footage from my life as a music publisher, as a record producer, and a live performer. I'm also going to be doing live performances on the channel from my music catalog, doing live performances of records that have been released on my music catalog, obviously my records, but also I want you guys to tap into my music catalog because my albums feature artists from New York to California, and you may not like my music, but you may like the music of one of the artists that I represent and whose music is released on one of my compilation projects. It's all cool. I don't be tripping when you know what I'm saying. Those who support when you can support, and when you can't support, or you can't be in a live stream, I understand that everybody has a life. And at the same time, you know, when you're not here though, and you can't be in a live, you can tell everybody to go take a listen to my records, which are out on all music streaming platforms. Go take a listen to Santorio Hector's records on all music platforms. Go listen to Santorio Hector. Go run up my streams. Go listen to the records. Tell everybody to tap into my albums. Check out the videos. Check out the music videos. Check out the music videos. Check out the records. I got so many albums out. I know it's going to be something on one of these albums that you guys could work out to. We make great workout music if you work out, if you go to the gym, if you run. Take a listen. Check out the records. Work out to the record, stream. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Okay, Sophie. Check you later. God bless. So tap into the albums on all music platforms and take a listen. Santorio Hector on Apple Music, on Spotify, on Tidal, on Amazon, on Pandora, on iHeartRadio, on Music, every music platform. Go take a listen to the records, work out to the records. If you jog, if you run, throw on some Santorio Hector music and do what you do. You feel me? And in my opinion, right now, 3 stocks that I'm buying, that I'm trying to load up on: Robinhood, Netflix, and Lyft. Robinhood, Netflix, and Lyft. Man, some good stocks to buy. You can get you some D-Wave and some Rigidi. I suggest that you buy those quantum computing stocks because they holding steady at the prices while everything else in the market is breaking down. And they may not be moving as far as increasing in value, but their value is not breaking down. Pay attention to D-Wave and Rigidi. You should be getting long in D-Wave and Rigidi. Those are stocks that I brought to everybody's attention in probably late 2023 that was trading at $3 a share. They both hit above $40 a share, and right now trading in around $16 and $17 a share respectively. And quantum computing is the future. And so why not already be positioned in the future? Lyft, I'm buying Lyft, I'm buying Netflix, I'm buying Robinhood brokerage because a lot of us trade on Robinhood. I don't care if we have accounts with other brokerages, a lot of us trade on Robinhood, especially a lot of investors and traders that have platforms that are, trying to enlighten our people to financial literacy and to the world of investing and, trading. And Robinhood is going to be a stock that will make you wealthy. And right now, the market is down. These are 3 stocks that you can buy that I believe will make you wealthy if you buy you need to get in right now. Robinhood, Netflix, and Lyft. In my opinion, Lyft has the best drivers. You have the best, most comfortable, relaxed rides with Lyft. I, you know, I just think that Lyft is Uber may be the better known company, the more expensive stock, but if you, you know, in my opinion, I like Lyft over Uber. I drive for Uber, but if I was going to call a ride, Lyft is cheaper. It's more economical, and the drivers that drive for Lyft, in my opinion, are more. You know what I mean? No matter what their ethnicity, they seem to carry themselves with a different type of comportment. I don't know what the requirements is to drive for Lyft, but maybe that's why. I don't know. But I've always had a better ride experience with Lyft, and so therefore I want to own Lyft. You know, Lyft is going to be the company that's going to. I think Lyft might eventually push past Uber in value and share price, and that's the premier ride, company. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But at any rate, we gonna evolve the channel into, you know what I'm saying, music, the markets, money, and music. Because we enter into the markets to make money. I use the money that I make from the markets to invest into my music publishing company and my record label. So markets, money, and music is, stock market savage, aka we're gonna talk about markets, money, and music. I am evolving as a trader. getting better every day. I'm not even a full 2 years in the game. I'm like a year and a half trading. Like I haven't been trading full time for not even a year. My first year, I was only trading part time. And so, but I'm still alive. I do trade using money borrowed from the broker. I've been able to avoid a margin call. I've hit so many of the milestones that other professional traders took years to hit and to reach. I've hit all of them, except for that $100,000 account. And we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue to learn the business of investing and learn the markets. I'm going to tighten up my discipline and get deeper into my studies. And we here. The markets, money, and music. Stock Market Savage, a.k.a. professionally known as Santorio Hector. Please go check out the records. Take a listen to the records. Please subscribe to the channel. When we hit 1,000 subscribers and we able to monetize this channel, I'm going to give 10 of my subscribers, 10 of my supporters, a $100 cash monetary gift, which I hope you will buy stocks with. You know what I mean?